Hello, I am Mani Malarvannan. In this video, we will look into stablecoins. We'll understand what exactly stablecoins and what role it's playing in the crypto world. And there are a lot of regulation changes that also happening in US for the stablecoins that's going to help and grow the stablecoin. So what exactly is a stable coin? See, in the crypto world, there are various crypto exist. There are various tokens like Solana or Ethereum, various other crypto coins exist. Those two are popular and Bitcoin and all those cryptocurrencies exist. So all those, it doesn't reflect any physical asset, but stable coin reflects the physical value of any asset. For example, USD is a stable coin. That USDC stable coin pegs with the US dollar. So if you want to buy five USD coins, then you have to pay $5. And of course, you have to pay transaction fee. But the value of the coins after you purchase, it's going to be the value of the physical US dollars. It's not going to increase or it's not going to decrease. So basically, if you take any cryptocurrencies, that value goes up and goes down. And if you are going to do any transaction, then it's very difficult to know how much money you are going to pay. For example, if we are planning to use cryptos to purchase a coffee at one time, the price of the coffee might be $5, and some other time the price of the coffee might be $20 because the value of that particular crypto coin that you are transacting changes 24/7 throughout the day. So normal crypto coins are not going to be useful for these type of transactions. So for that, the stable coins can be used because if we have a five stable coin, five USD stable coins, then the value is going to be $5. So you can use that for the transaction worth of purchasing $5 worth of value from it. So the price doesn't fluctuate. That is the main purpose of the invention of the stable coin in the crypto. And in the recent past, it's getting more and more popular, and there were many countries, they are coming up with digital version of their currency so that public can use that currency, use that crypto stable coins for the transaction purposes. So why stable coin matter? So as I said earlier, in everyday transaction, you can't use the regular cryptocurrency for any transactions because the purchasing power changes based on the value that you are going to spend for the same physical goods and services you are going to purchase. Anything you purchase, if you want to use a normal crypto coin, you may end up paying $7 or 7 rupees in India or any other country. The value changes based on the value of the cryptocurrency because the value fluctuates throughout the day. But if you use a stable coin, then you can be assured that the value of that stable coin is constant so that you know how much money you are going to pay to purchase any product or service using the stable coin. And also, this also during the extreme crypto volatility, the transaction fee changes and also the value of the crypto coin changes. So you don't know how much money you are going to pay to purchase a particular product or service using a normal crypto coin. But using a stable coin, you know how much you are going to pay and what exactly you are going to buy for the money you are paying through the stable coin. So, and also the stable coin plays a very critical role in the decentralized finance. For example, there are many protocols. They started supporting the stable coin so that people can able to purchase the stable coin through the protocol, and also they can able to use the stable coin for various purposes, what they want to do. And one example is the trading systems. If you are doing any type of transactions using stablecoin, then you know that the value is going to be constant. And also because of that, you know that what value you are paying for the goods and services is going to be constant because the stable coin value is constant. And also in the liquidity pools market, you can use a stable coin to purchase any other stable coins, and then that stable coin can be used to purchase any other cryptocurrencies by paying constant amount of stable coins that can be used in various liquidity markets. And also, if you are having, say, $100, then you can loan that $100 as a collateral to buy something else from in the crypto community using the crypto platforms, and you'll be assured that you have $100, that value is not going to fluctuate. And say if you want to borrow $25 out of that $100, you know that the $25 you are borrowing from the $100 that you have, that can be used for any purposes that you want. During the time, the value is not going to fluctuate. So you have to pay the transaction fee. But other than the transaction fee, whatever the $25 that you are purchasing from the $100 collateral, that value is going to be constant. So with all those changes, the stablecoin market is going to grow rapidly. And in the during the US Congress this week, they passed many bills in the crypto world, and also the stablecoin played a key role in the regulation world. And more countries are planning to come up with a set of rules how their citizens can use stablecoin based on those rules. So global impact is going to be drastically changed due to this stable coin. So in 2024, the stable coin transaction is 27.6 trillion. Those type of stable coin transaction happened in the crypto platforms. So this surpassing the combined value of both Visa and MasterCard credit card. Those two are the two major credit card companies in US and across the international uh, funding. And stablecoin transaction exceeded the value, surpassing combined value of both Visa and MasterCard. And also availability. Since it is a 24/7, any crypto transaction that can happen 24/7. So if somebody has a stable coin, they can use it for any type of transactions 24/7. It's not possible if you are going through a traditional banking system or some other intermediaries. So you can able to transact using the stable coin to purchase goods and services anytime you want. And also, if you want to send money from, say, US to India or US to Mexico, you have to go through a banking system or you have to go through an intermediary. During that time, you have to pay a hefty transaction fee. But if you are going to use the stable coin, then the transaction cost is going to be drastically reduced. In some cases, it is going to reduce on more than 90%, so that you can able to send money without paying much transaction fee. But right now, if you are going to send money from US to India, then you have to pay a hefty transaction fee that can be completely avoided. Right now, you can reduce by 90%, but and more people started using this system, the value will drastically come down. So it will be very minimal for people to send money from one country to other country through stablecoin system. Cross-border solutions. So anytime you want to send money for even for your business purposes, right now, if you want to send money uh, to say somebody is purchasing some goods from China, they have to spend money through a bank or intermediary system, and that takes 3 to 5 business days. Sometimes it takes a month to reach, and ultimately you get the money. During the time, the bank ends up owning that cash. It is not with you, the purchaser, and it is not with you to the sender who is sending the money, and it is not with the receiver who is going to receive the money. So the bank holds that money until the transaction completes, and they use that money for whatever purposes they want. But if you use the stable coin, the transaction is going to be instant. So you can able to be you can be assured that whenever you send the money, the other party in other country will receive it as soon as possible, with through the Bitcoin, through the any type of crypto transaction system. They can able to receive the money as soon as possible. So there is not going to be 3 to 5 days delay. And also for business transactions, the transaction fee, traditional business transactions, the banks and intermediaries charges 5 to 7% of fees. But if you are using stablecoin, that can be drastically reduced. And also, you have to worry about currency fluctuations. If you are sending money from US to China, then you have to be know that how much Chinese currency is going to value for the US dollar that you are going to send. So these type of differences can be completely avoided if you are using a global stable coin system that is accepted by all the countries. So instant transfer, reducing transaction fee, and reduced time that it takes for the person to receive the receive the money through stablecoin. All those are possible in the during the cross-border transaction for anything, for businesses, even for personal cases also, it is going to be the same. And protection against the currency devaluation. See, one of the main problem in many countries is the value of that currency. Say, if I have 1,000 Indian rupees, the value of 1,000 Indian rupees is going to go down every year or every month, and every year it is going to go down. The same thing with the US dollar, same thing with any currency. But the rate of devaluation is more in Indian rupees than the US dollars. It is same in US also. If I have $100 now, after 20 years, what I can buy for that $100 is going to be reduced. The same in Indian. If I have 100 rupees in India, whatever I can purchase now, that's going to drastically reduce after 10 years. But the value of reduction in US dollars versus other world currencies going to be different. US dollars is more stable compared to all other global currencies. So if I have $100 and instead of 100 rupees, instead of keeping it in Indian rupees, if I purchase US USD coins worth of 100 rupees, then that value after 10 years is going to be more than what I had in 100 rupees. So that's one of the main system. Now more and more people from all over the world trying to get into the dollar so that they can have it, you through the stable coin systems. And also once you have a stable coin, you can able to lend it to anybody and you can get interest out of it. For example, if you have 100 rupees in India, you can maybe you can able to lend it to other people within India. But if you have stable coin, USD stable coin for 100 rupees, then you can lend it to any other person and get some interest for your 100 USD dollars that you are going to lend it to somebody. And person from the other country, they can able to buy, they can able to get the loan for the $100, and they need to pay interest for that. And then the person who lends the 100 rupees, they will get some interest fee for the amount they can able to lend it to other people within the world. So all those transactions are possible through the stable coin, which is right now, if you have 100 rupees, then it's not possible. You can able to lend it to only people in India, but through stablecoin system, you can able to lend it to anybody in the world. So this type of examples I can give many more examples. For example, if you have 1,000 US dollars, and if you want to uh, keep it in $1,000, maybe you can put it in the bank and get the bank interest. And if you have a stable coin for $1,000, you can able to lend it to whoever wants to pay interest through the stablecoin system, and you can gain more interest rate for that. And there will be more people interested to purchase your interest to get loans, those who are interested through the stablecoin system, and they can pay interest for their borrowing amount. Through that, you can gain more interest for your $1,000 instead of keeping it in the bank deposits. And also, this system allows the money to be moved freely across the stablecoin platform. Any lenders can able to lend the money, and any borrower can able to borrow the money. Of course, the borrower can't just like that borrow the money. They need to have some type of collateral before they can able to purchase. So in case if they couldn't pay, they can able to retake the uh, asset that was pledged before borrowing the money. All those types of transactions are all going to happen. It is not happening now, but eventually the companies are working on to come up with a system so that anybody can purchase, borrow money, and they can able to purchase whatever they want to do through the stable coin system. So the citizens can gain access to the global markets, and they can participate in the digital economy through the stable coin system. And this also democratizing the entire uh, currency system. If in the traditional currency systems, if you are a US citizen, you can have US currency, but if you want to have any other type of currency, you can't have. You can have it, but it's going to be in the paper-based currencies. But in the stablecoin world, you can have currency, France currency, UK currency, any type of currency through stablecoin if those stable coins are exist. As I said, USD exists, and there are other currencies that are slowly coming into the market through stable coin. And once it is stabilized, people can able to hold any type of currencies, and they can able to transact in their own currencies, not physically going to that particular currency. For example, if I am going to Spain, then I need to have a Spain currency so that I can transact. Of course, if I have euro, I can able to transact because Spain is part of euro. But there are many other countries where you need to transact in their local currencies. And if you have a stable coin representation of their local currency, you can use it to transact, to purchase goods and services. Okay, so what is the future of stable coins? So enhanced financial planning. So you can able to budget and the long-term goals for your stable coins. If you have a goal of having $1,000 worth of stable coin, you can make sure that you can have it in a stable coin, and slowly you can keep adding it, and you can have a good financial planning how you can able to accumulate, and you can able to keep it safe within your wallets, the stable coins that you want to accumulate during the course of the time. And then the streamlined business operations. As I said, any business want to transact with any other country, they can able to use stablecoin to purchase goods and services. So the number of days it's going to take for the sender to send the money and the receiver to receive the money is going to be in minutes. It's not going to be 5 days, 6 days, or 7 days. Now it takes for the sender to send and receiver to receive the money to for the goods and services they provided. So all those are going to change when the stable coin transaction increases. And also, there are many countries are coming up with regulatory frameworks so that the rules they are creating rules that helps the stablecoin industry to stabilize and grow, with the legal protection, because there is right now in many countries including US there is no legal laws how the stable coin is going to be monitored and managed. But the Congress is working on and coming up with the new rules and regulations, and that's going to help more and more users to trust in the stablecoin industry, and they will be coming and purchasing the stablecoin. So that's all I want to discuss in this video. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And also, we have a Web 2 and Web 3 platform. Through our Web 3 tools and technologies, you can able to analyze what are all the different stable coins exist in Ethereum framework. Within the Ethereum blockchain, you can able to identify what are all the different stable coins, how the stable coin is growing, and who has the stable coin. All those analysis you can able to do, and that will help you to identify which stable coin to purchase within the Ethereum blockchain. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you need more information about our product, visit our website analytickit.com. And if you want to use the tools, please go to dpa.analytickit.com, and you can access our tools and technologies. All you need to have the register using your email ID. Once you register, you can start using the system. And at the end, please help us to grow this channel by subscribing it, liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and sending this video to your friends and family, and we can able to offer more videos like this. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Bye.